Now, and we are on fire this morning. We are now meeting the teacher of the hour, and God bless her because she had to put up with Marysol.
Oh my goodness, from one teacher to another, right? So we've been talking about, it's actually an entire week, National Teacher Appreciation Week, and I started thinking about teachers in pop culture that have had a lasting impression, right? So there's the economics teacher from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Right? The faceless Miss Othmar from Peanuts. We only knew her for the wah, 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 wah. Mr. Keating from Dead Poet Society.
The Republican.
Right? Bueller?
Bueller.
Harry Potter, the wah, wah, wah. The list goes on and on. But I have to say, the teacher that made the biggest impression on me did not come out of a television set nor a movie screen. She was a real-life teacher at IS 181 in Co-op City. Joining us this morning to celebrate National Teacher Appreciation Day is my 8th grade English teacher, Mrs. Annette Tomasetti. Hi, Mrs. Tomasetti.
Hi, how are you?
I am so excited that you're here. I've wanted to know for so many years, what made you get into teaching?
You know, I must say first to you that your voice is not as loud as I would like it to be. I can't really quite hear all of you clearly, but I just heard what you said, and I will do my best, and I'll ask you if I need more help.
Okay.
Anyway, so you asked what made me go into teaching. Well, I hope this is brief. In the old days, as they say, if you dared go out to work as a woman, for the most part, there were three professions: secretaries and nurses and teachers. And among my friends, we were one of the three. There's no question. So in my family, my sister and brother, oldest sister and brother, were already working on their PhDs. And it inspired me. And I then decided I loved high school kids. From my church, I knew a lot of high school kids, and I thought that would be a great level for me. And I have loved it.
I loved that you decided you were going to be a teacher of all the things, because you said back then there weren't that many options for women. You taught high school and junior high school. You taught us in the 8th grade. I remember you were the first person who made me realize that I could actually be someone through the power of writing. And to me, I hated all the spelling tests and all the grammar quizzes. But what was the challenging part of being a teacher? Because you taught in the Bronx. This was in the 1980s. Public school education was, to me, I thought was so valuable, but it had to be difficult for you as a teacher. You were outnumbered. There were like 30 of us and one of you.
You know, I don't quite know what to say to it. To tell you the truth, I had that lovely break from a dear friend of my late husband's, Joe Petrella, who had that 8th grade school. And that's how I went there to work at first. And eventually I realized, though, that I really wanted the secondary level. And, you know, again, as I said, I think, you know, I don't think I was meant to be a secretary or a nurse. So I then pursued it first at Joe Petrella's 8th grade school, and eventually I went to Truman High School because I liked the older kids. And eventually I then went on to the Bronx High School of Science. At any rate, that's about it.
And I hear your house phone ringing. That must be all your former students saying, Mrs. Tomasetti,
so
what are you doing on Channel 11? I have to tell you, you were such an enormous impact on me. You really did, because I think you taught in the Gifted and Talented program, and we all thought we were grown-ups. We all thought that we were smarter than we actually were. Was there ever a time when you wanted to knock us out or kick us out of the classroom? Did we ever talk back to you?
No, not at all. First of all, I don't think you ever talked back to me. I think, you know, I think that I really loved the job so much. I couldn't wait to see my students. I enjoyed the day with them. And I mean it. You may have been the gifted and talented, but when I was in the high school level, I taught all levels. If we wanted a gifted and talented level, we would get it. That was on the top. And then one took a bottom level class, and 3 in the middle, the so-called average students. And I can honestly say, I look forward to seeing all 5 classes. I really did. and I never felt I didn't get along with students. And I think I was really fortunate and blessed that I loved it so much that it was just wonderful being with my students. And I do think, you know, as I look back, there definitely were teachers that should have given up the job. They didn't belong in the system. They might have liked their subject, I'm not sure, but they really were harsh with the kids. And I would say to you, as I try to conclude this, that the first thing is you should love the subject you teach. Don't try hard to get the subject that you really want to teach. I loved English, and I'm not sure I was good at anything else, but I also loved drama. And by the time I got to the high school level and Bronx High School of Science, I was able to coach the drama team. And I think I wanted to be an actress my whole life. So the second best, no question, my older brother and I were always on the stage in school. So I do feel that when I got to Bronx High School of Science, and wherever I was, whenever I could do the drama club, as well as the English class and teach a drama class, it just made me so happy. As I said, I don't remember really bad kids. I just don't. And it's a long time, don't forget. I've been out of the business. I'm 80 years old.
Look
I'm
at
out
you.
of the business a long time.
I love it. And I have to say, your words resonate with so many of us about the teaching profession. But, you know, I have to say, you may not realize this, but when I graduated from college, I became a teacher. I taught 9th grade English, and your voice was in the back of my head saying, you know, I want to teach you how to think, not what to think. And that is a lesson that has stayed with me since I'm 12 years old. And then I left teaching to become a journalist, which to me really is just teaching on a larger scale. So, Mrs. Tomasetti, I love you so much. I'm so thankful that you're still alive. I'm so thankful that I cold called you and that you actually picked up and called me back. I love you and your family, and I hope and pray that there are other people who get into teaching who get into it for the right reasons, exactly the way you said. And I'm pretty sure I mouthed off to you at some point. You're just not remembering, which is fine by me.
Anyway, thank you very much. Those are lovely words, and I appreciate it very, very much. Okay.
And I
All right.
appreciate
Take good care, Marysol. You look
too.
beautiful. It's lovely to see you.
So do you.
Mrs. Tomasetti, we love you. Wait, don't leave.
No, don't hang up. We want
Don't
to talk
leave us.
to you.
You're staying with us the rest of the show. Yeah. No. So she never caused trouble, or you just don't remember?
Sorry?
She never caused trouble?
Oh, are you saying Marysol? Oh,
Yeah.
Marysol, she's talking to you. Forgive me.
No,
I
he's
should get
talking
off
to
the
you.
No, I'm
He's-
talking to you, Mrs. Tomasetti.
These are my teammates on the show, and they're
I
trying to
see.
get me in trouble.
I'm just
They
trying
want to
I'm
hear
just
stories
trying to
about
know.
you.
Just trying to clarify the record.
I don't. She did not ever cause trouble. I mean it.
Oh, there you go.
Not with
like-
her.
With other people.
I like what she
Checks in the
said.
mail, Mrs. Tomasetti. Your checks
I like
in the
what she
mail.
said, that some other teachers should have left because if they're left
You know,
more
your
room.
voices are very low.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay,
We're off
Mrs.
now.
Tomasetti.
First time anyone's ever said that.
I know.
OG, speak for us.
We love you.
We love you,
Bye-bye
Mrs. Tomasetti.
Mwah.
Bye-bye. Take care. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye.
Thank you.